now we're going to quickly go into our next analysis, which is solar analysis. So for solar analysis, I'm just going to open it here. Wait a moment, let me just close this one. Okay, so now we're going to take a look on our solar analysis. So now I'm going to open up my project. So building performance analysis, data set, solar analysis. Okay, I'm going to open this one. Okay, so in order for you to actually create your solar analysis, you need to understand certain things. So solar analysis, of course, it depends on where exactly the location of your building. So again, we're going to go into the analyze tab, and then we're going to change first the location of our project. So again, I'm going to use the, okay, it's not here, so I'm going to find my location first. Okay, I'm going to pick the closest weather station. So why? Because of course, when I am in Kuala Lumpur, and if you are in London, for example, of course the location of our sun is quite different, and then the heat is different, and everything is different. So that is why it is very important for you to actually change the location of your project. Okay, and then I'm just going to of the internal origin on site. Okay, and then I'm going to change this into hidden line just for us to see it better. Okay, and then again we're going to go into our analyze tab, and now we're going to take a look into our solar analysis here. Okay, so we're going to click on that one. Okay, give it a little bit of time to actually pop up the window. So here it is, the solar analysis window. Okay, so we're going to take a look into this one by one. So here we have the setting. So this setting is actually reflected from your location that you have set earlier. So weather data is from Jalan Lokyu, and analysis period, we're going to use the sun setting. Okay, so just in a moment, we're going to take a look on what is the sun setting that we're going to put in. Okay, so surfaces, what I'm going to do is that you can actually all roof exterior surface or all mesh faces, or you can actually select the face that you want. So I'm just going to click on the surface that I want. So if you guys remember during the presentation, I have mentioned to you that it is good for you to actually select any opaque surface. So for example, I have my curtain wall here, my window and everything. I will not go and select that because in solar analysis, it does not assume for any materials properties. So surfaces are assumed to be either completely opaque or completely transparent. So there's only two. So that is why I'm only going to pick on my solid surfaces, which is opaque, and so as for my floor. Okay, and then I'm going to click on finish. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is that, okay, I'm going to go into the advanced setting that I have here. So for result setting, you have three options, which is cumulative insulation, peak isolation, or average insulation. So for this purpose, I'm going to go ahead for cumulative insulation, and you can actually pick on what is your unit that you wanted to use. So I'm just going to leave it as it is. And then for solar analysis default here, you can see if you click on this three dotted symbol, you actually have a lot more style. So this is something that are related to the color that you're going to see as the result. So if you pick on another analysis, the result could be different in terms of the color and the range that we have here. So I'm just going to leave it as it is. And then before we actually run our solar analysis, we're going to take a look on our sun setting. So because Malaysia is, I put it here Malaysia, so we are a tropical country. Of course, we have our sun throughout the year. So I'm going to pick as the multi-day. So preset, we do not have any Malaysia preset. So I'm going to create my own preset here, Malaysia full year. And then for the date here, I'm going to bring in the current year that we have. So from January 1 up until December 31. So it is all year. So I'm going to put in from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. Okay. Okay, 7 a.m. So let's just put it until 3 p.m. for example, and then the time interval will be 1 day, and then you can click on apply and then okay. And then I'm just simply going to click on update. So what it does is that it's going to compute the solar setting, the sun setting, the surface that you have clicked on and everything. So we're just going to give it some moment for it to actually computed. Okay, so here is our result. So you can see that if you look into this, we have all these different color, and we also have our legend here. So I'm just going to bring in the legend here. Okay, so if you read from the legend, you can see our project location, where is this building is located, and then it gives you the information on the sun study start date time and then the end time. And then this is the cumulative insulation. What it says is that here, of course, this is the roof. Okay, so it is quite hard to actually handle the legend because it keeps on disappearing as you move around the model, but that's okay. Okay, so of course, when you see the roof here, we have the color of bright yellow, yellowish green. So of course, because it is the roof, of course, the sun will be straight directed to it. And of course, here we have our floor in here, which is in purple, which is actually implying that maybe the sun is not reaching that part of the building. Okay, so that is on how you can actually create your sun analysis. So of course you have other option as well. So if you look into solar, this is my cumulative insolation. If you wanted to actually see the peak insolation, you can actually run for peak insolation. The step is the same. Okay, so that is on my solar analysis. Okay.